Hello, I am at East Acton, and since the advent of the Elizabeth line, it is now one of 7 stations on the tube map to have the name Acton in it. And, well, of course there's a challenge to see if you can visit all 7 of them in the fastest time possible, which is what I'm going to try and do today. This is my train to Ealing Broadway. This is the first one I'll be getting. Yeah, let's give it a shot. And we're off. West Acton. Tick. There we go. Which is the next stop. Okay, so yeah, Ealing Broadway. I'm changing here for the Elizabeth line to get the train over to Acton Main Line, which gets a 15-minute service pattern. Okay. So, yeah, the plan is that I should be able to just sort of run basically across the platform and around a little bit and hop on the next train. Okay, I can't see it at the moment, but I've just noticed that there isn't an easy interchange. It is up the stairs, so oh, and there it goes. I say goes, it's coming in. It's just arrived. Literally just arrived. Okay. And no, don't have to go up the stairs. Just walk around like that. Okay, excellent. Okay, and you'll notice I'm walking down the platform rather than getting straight on the train, because the way Acton Main Line is designed, the entrance exit right at the front end of this train, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to walk down all the way.
The next station is Acton Main Line.
Okay. Well, I still made the right choice. Basically, I was hoping I could use the steps over there, but it looks like those get locked and they're probably only staff only, like that. But hey, I got the right ones, and I think the bus that I want to get is just over that way. Thank you so much. Made the 266, so yeah, I'm gonna get this to Acton Central. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll see you when I get off. Okay, so slight change in the plan, because I was had a look at I was having a look at the trains going from Acton Central, and basically there was no way I could make the next one, and the one after that would be 15 minutes away, I think, something like that. Basically, so much longer of a wait, not worth it. Okay. So I'm going to get a bus to Acton Town instead, and sort of do Acton Town, and then go from there basically. Okay, let's hope that this works. Not a 207, that's not the one I want. I want either the 70 or the E3. Okay. Get. Okay, right, now, hopefully there is a train that I can get from Acton town here to, I believe it's Chiswick Park that I have to get to. Okay, and I know that the district line is a sort of an every 10-minute service pattern. Okay, which means I'm either going to make the train that's next, hopefully it's there, or it'll be there in a minute or so, or I would have to wait 10 minutes. And there was another district line train on the other platform, on the other side of the station, going to Ealing Broadway, which could have taken me to Ealing Common, and then I could have got a bus over to Acton Central and got an overground service south to South Acton. But I looked at the times, I looked at how long it would take and things like that. It would basically take about the same amount of time, if not longer, than this route. Okay, because of the overground running pattern. Okay, so hence I'm on this train, just waiting for it to depart. Shouldn't be too long, hopefully. And then I can get an overground from South Acton. Yeah. I don't know if I got it on the camera because it went by so fast, but I literally just went over the overground lines. Not sure how clear it is, but just in front of me is the level crossings for the overground. I say just in front, now I'm just over that way because I've turned onto Western Road, okay, to walk over to South Acton station. Okay, and yeah, here we are, South Acton station. The next overground train is in just a couple of minutes. Okay. So yeah, things are looking good for me today on this attempt. And focus, exposure. There we go. And there it. Well, I'll wait for it to come around this way. You can probably hear it. There it is. That's my last train of this video. Okay. One stop up to Acton to Acton Central. There we go. 45 minutes, 35 seconds. Nice. Alright. Let me find somewhere to sit for a moment and do a little summary. There we go. As that train leaves, there we go, we did it. 45 minutes. Not a bad time, I'd say. Thing that's frustrating me right now is that, because I do plan these meticulously, right? And the original plan was to get the bus from Acton Main Line to Acton Central, where I'd be able to get an overground train down to South Acton and then go over to Acton Town. And I'd been really clever about it because originally I thought, okay, I'll go to South Acton, then run to Chiswick Park, get a district line over to Acton Town. But then I looked at the frequency patterns, okay, and realised that chances are I'd be waiting quite a while at Chiswick Park, which would add to my time. But I noticed that the rules on the Explorer Ticket website say that if your final station is one that you depart from, then the time doesn't stop until until you get to the next station. Which normally you'd think, you want to avoid that, but because of the frequency of the bus in this area, which is the number 70, which goes from South Acton to Acton Town, okay, and then the frequencies of the Piccadilly and District lines, because if you go to Acton Town, you've basically got 4 options, okay. You can take the District line to Chiswick Park, or to Ealing Broadway, the Piccadilly line to Ealing Broadway or South Ealing. I mean, you can also go to Hammersmith on the Piccadilly, but that's far away and there would be like no point. Okay, and that was my plan. Okay, but then as we discovered, I got to Acton Central, I got halfway to Acton Central on the 266, or was it the 226? Whatever, on that bus, okay, and I realised that if I had continued to Acton Central, I wouldn't have made the next train, which would have meant I was waiting a good, 10 minutes there. Oh, that's a fun buzz. I don't know if that was caught on the video on the camera, but that was the pantograph of the overground train on the opposite platform disconnecting. Okay, because it obviously it must change from electrical overhead power to its diesel engines. Interesting. But yeah. Anyway, if I had managed to do all of that the way I had planned, I would have probably come in, my final time would have been about 32, 33 minutes, something like that, a lot closer to the current record, which I suspect that the people who currently hold that record, I reckon that that's what they did. They took they managed to make the next Acton train at Acton Central, okay, but whatever, 45 minutes, it's nothing to moan about. And, one thing I'll say, it beats Jeff Marshall's time, okay? That's the main win for me. Jeff, if you're watching, I beat you. You may have beaten me on the DLR, but I've beaten you on the Actons. Alright. It's friendly competition. We're alright, aren't we? Alright, look, I think that's going to be the end of the video, okay? If you enjoyed it, please do, hit like, hit subscribe, do all the things, drop a comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.